Hey, what's up guys? It's Josh here. I'm here with Coach Katie and we're going to go over this week's mobility routine. So for this one, you're going to use one of our TheraBands or ribbon bands. And we're going to start actually without the band. We're going to start with our 5-point squats here. So some of you are familiar. We're going to go through it real quickly. 1, you're going to reach high for the ceiling. Now you're going to 1, you're going to reach for those toes. 2, you're going to pull your butt down toward the floor. 3, you're going to reach or open up those hips, 4, you're going to reach high overhead here, pulling those hands back, trying to keep your wrists over your shoulders as much as you can here. And then 5, you're going to drive back up. So we'll go through that one more time. 1, reach for those toes. 2, pull your butt down toward the floor, get as low as you feel comfortable here. Now if your heels are coming up off the floor, you're going to want to go wider with your feet here, trying to maintain heel contact. 3, you're going to push those knees apart using those elbows. 4, you're going to reach high overhead, pull those hands back, and then 5, drive on up. So we're going to do that for 3 repetitions. Then we're going to go down to the floor, and we're going to go into our tall kneeling position here. So our tall kneeling position is both knees on the floor, feet together behind you. Try to tuck those toes underneath you with those feet under behind you. So KK, tuck those toes underneath. There we go. Squeeze those glutes tight to drive those hips forward, wall up those abs. And now you're going to grab that ribbon band. You're going to be underhand here, and all you have to think is you're going to try to squeeze those shoulder blades together to pull those hands apart, so that band's going to provide a little bit of resistance, and then bring it back in, so just nice and controlled. Focus first on squeezing your shoulder blades, then pulling those hands apart. So don't start here and then squeeze. Squeeze, and then just let those hands kind of gently open up here. You can also go a little wider grip on that ribbon band if you need to, if that resistance is a little too tight. Then after we've done a few reps of those, we're going to go into our tall kneeling position. KK is going to get one foot in front of her, squeezing that back glute nice and tight here. She's going to go into dislocate, so pulling that band apart, bringing those hands through. Again, you don't need the resistance to be really high here, so this shouldn't cause any discomfort in your shoulders. Pull that band through and then open up, bringing it back through here, all the way through. And then we're going to take that band, you're going to drop that band to the floor. We're going to go into a open stance, half kneeling position for our thread the needle here. So KK's got her left knee on the floor. She's going to put her left hand on the floor, and now she's going to rotate under here, reaching through to thread that needle with that right hand. And then she's going to open up, stacking those shoulders over her wrist, reaching high for the ceiling, and then pulling back through, opening up again here, squeezing that glute, trying to keep her hip open here. She pulls through. And then we're going to switch sides. So we're going to come back to the tall kneeling position for more open books. And then we're going to go into a half kneeling position for the other side, that dislocate, squeezing that back glute tight. You should feel that nice stretch through the hip flexor of the leg with the knee on the floor. And then we're going to go into that open stance here, and we're going to thread the needle in the other direction for 5 or 6 reps. And then we're going to come back up and we're going to go through those 5-point squats one more time here. You should hopefully feel a larger range of motion as you go through this each time. Okay, that's our mobility routine for this week. Great job, KK.
Thanks, Bubba.